Well YouTube, how's it going? Buster here, Adventure Biker. So, as you can see, I've got some new crash bar bags. Pretty cool, got them off of Temu. I think they're about, I don't know, about 20 quid or something I think. They're actually pretty good. They're really heavy duty rubber, so we'll see how they last. I've also got another like 40 litre bag as well that I got off of Temu just to give it a bash. I'm actually considering converting, not on this bike but for the other Africa Twin that I'm going to buy. But I'm going to try it on this bike as the dirt bag stuff, which is soft luggage, so I'll eventually get that and I'm going to try it on this, and then basically these bags, the dirt bag and their kind of pannier set is all going to go into the other Africa Twin that I'm going to buy. I'm having slight issues with this bike. I've got a rubbing coming from somewhere and I don't know what it is. It's recently had a new front tyre. The back tyre that get put on in the end of April with a new chain and sprocket, but there's a rubbing appeared for somewhere, so I'm going to try and investigate that and find out what that is. Potentially it could be a wheel bearing, but I don't know. I'll just need to investigate it more. It's been in the garage twice for the rubbing, and they don't know what it is and they can't work it out what it is. Every time, typical, take it to the garage, the mechanic can't hear it, but I can definitely hear it. But what I did have once I got my new brakes, new brake pads, new tyre and new chain and sprocket, as I was having a rubbing when it was wet, and you can actually hear it on the Scottish Motovloggers weekend, so we'll need to investigate that. So let's get on it. So this is a road that I've never been doing before. I was out yesterday with the two boys and my brother, and we did partially some of the run that we did at the Scottish Motovloggers weekend, but we never made it around the Three Locks road. So that's a story for another time, but I don't really want to get any because it was a bit but yeah, I've recently acquired a Insta 360 X3, which I bought from Chick on a bike. I've kind of used it once or twice. I have put a video up that's just basically a tester about editing and stuff like that. But I'm not going to start using it. It just, I don't know how I'm going to use it yet, because you all know how I feel about the Insta 360 cameras, the actual 360 ones, is I think it's wizardry. But we'll see how it goes. I'm more convinced yet about changing cameras to like the Insta 360 Ace Pros or the DJI Actions and stuff like that. I've never had any issue with my GoPros at all. Never lost footage, never lost any audio or anything like that. Until that happens, I'm going to stick to GoPro. What I did see is GoPro have now come out with a new 360, and they're talking about using the same batteries as the 13. So if that's the case, I could potentially, especially if the editing is a bit easier, I don't know, I'll see. I'm going to see how I go on with the X3 first and see if I'm actually going to use the 360 footage. But we'll see how it goes. But there could be a few major changes happening soon. Not, I was going to say it's not going to affect the channel, but it actually is. It's going to affect the channel, but not in a bad way, really. That's another road that we could potentially check out. There's a couple of bikers. It will affect the channel in a sense. Yeah, videos might become different, but until I know more, but I will keep you abreast of the situation. Old farmhouse there. I've never been doing this road before. That's a house that I would just convert like that. Camp in the middle of the road. Very nice, very nice. Been one thing after another, really. But hey ho. As I fell back to my previous video about mental health, I just find ways of coping with it. When I get into moods and feelings like that, I just stay away from drink, and I tend not to even have a couple of beers if I'm out and about or anything like that, or because when you're feeling like that, well, me personally, when I feel like that, that's when I'm more likely to binge back on the binge drinking, and I just don't want to do that. So when I kind of get a kind of shit period, I just don't drink at all. So for instance, for just like a scenario, like if I still felt the way I feel now next weekend and I did go to Luxembourg and stuff like that, I wouldn't drink. I wouldn't put alcohol, would not pass my lips, because I don't see the point. It might refer you back to the, well, it might refer me back to the way I used to be, and I just don't want to do it. But hey ho. And that's what I referred back to in that the video with mental health. I've instilled some of my army life. I've kept some of the way I was in the army in me, and that's one of the things, is adjust and adapt and overcome. That's what you need to do sometimes. Well, that's another road, turned blue on Calimoto. See, fucking looking at me laugher. I made it out down at there, dickhead. Yeah. This is me in Greenock, I think. Greenock. Oh, that's a nice wee road, that. I need to remember that. Oh, Drumfucker, whatever that's called. Yeah, so things are going to be changing for me, I think. I've got some things in the pipeline, as I said, just to see what happens with them. But that's... So I've still booked the time off, so I've still got the time off for work next week. I didn't see the point in changing it. So I'm off Thursday, Friday, Monday's a bank holiday, and Tuesday. So I finish up Wednesday night and I'll move back to Wednesday morning. Yeah, this is another road I haven't been doing. I was literally just about to do the outro in my video when my sat nav went, oh, go left here. Normally Normally I would have just kept going the way I was going, but me and my brother noticed this road the other day, and we've stayed this area, well, not near this area, but we've been kind of kicking about this area for a long time, and we've never known this road's here. So I decided just to turn back and just take the road and see where it goes. So YouTube, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe and share. If you've not subscribed, please do so. It helps the algorithm. And if you take it easy, keep rubber side down, and remember, take life one mile at a time. Catch you later.